Hello everyone, welcome back to the Retrothon, Day 3. My name is Samurai Snake.
And I'm Neo King Ghidorah.
And this is Gunstar Heroes. We're playing retro games from the NES up to the Dreamcast for charity for Child's Play, a charity that provides toys and games for children that are stuck in the hospital.
Yep, and you can donate to this good charity by clicking the donate button below the video feed, or by bringing up a link in chat with !donate. And there are several incentives you can donate towards, as well as a few bid wars going on. You can check that with the schedule, this tiny URL link in the title, or by typing !schedule in chat. Currently, we have 3 bid wars going on, one to select the character in Power Stone, one to select the character in Super Smash Bros., and one to select the character in Sonic 3 Knuckles. Currently, the S3 and K one is the one that's coming up next. That'll be on Day 6. Currently, it's Knuckles is in the lead at $170, Tails at $105, and Sonic at $12. But to start things off, we did have a very early donation, because
Nice.
you might, anyone who was here yesterday might recall that during Mario Golf, Spar said that for every power shot he had left at the end of each tournament, he would donate $2. And he put in his donation this morning. He says, "Good morning, everyone. Spar here. I owed $18 for my self-imposed donation goal from Mario Golf last night, but I figured I may as well round things off to an even $900. So his actual donation was $24.46. Thanks to everyone who donated so far. Let's keep this train a-rolling." Thank you, Spar.
Thank you, Spar.
And then Flame immediately ruins that perfect 900. Spar left us with a perfect 900, so I must replace this order with Anarchy, and of course, he donated $1.69.
Well, I'm not even surprised about that.
Which brings our total up to $901.69.
Sweet.
Which means we are $99 away from the $1,000 incentive game, which is going to be a real treat for any longtime HFC viewers.
Nice. So during practice, I started off using the laser and lock-on, but then I decided, you know what, I'll just use what this long play had, the flamethrower, and, well, that went very well.
You want to explain how the whole weapon, double weapon mechanic thing?
You're allowed to store 2 weapons at the same time, or you can pick up a second copy of the same weapon you have, and that will boost that weapon, and making it very powerful. And you can, if you mix them, like if you use the flamethrower and the lock-on weapon, you'll be able to fire a flame that you can move around the screen. But if you get a laser, you essentially get what amounts to a sword. Blocks all enemy projectiles, and is very, very powerful, but short range. I'm playing this on normal because I'm not that much of an expert when it comes to Gunstar Heroes. And we are already at the first boss, which is Pinky Rotor, as the game explains.
Yep. Yeah, the weapon mixing mechanic is definitely one of the best things about, one of the most interesting things about this game. It's surprisingly in-depth. There's a bunch of stuff in it. Also, I have a feeling, I think this might be a reference to a certain anime, Nadia and the Secret of Blue Water. It might not be intentional, but they look very similar to a group of 3 characters from that show.
Now that you mention it, they actually kind of do.
Yeah.
And that is the Pinky Rotor defeated. That look on that guy's face is saying, it was at this moment, this guy knew. he effed up. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
Yeah, when I first watched Nadia, Secret of Blue Water, have you watched it too?
Yeah, I have, and then I stopped at some point.
Yeah, those three characters absolutely, they really reminded me of Team Rocket, although of course they did come quite a bit before.
Yeah, it seems to be an anime trope where we have bad guys doing dumb stuff. And then you have someone who's worse than these bad guys come along, and, well, the rest is history.
Yeah, Nadia is a really good show. You should all watch it. It was... what was it? It was
created by Gainax.
Yeah, I think it was before Evangelion.
Yeah.
And it's just a really good adventure. I don't know. It's a nice. It has a lot of inspiration from Jules Verne.
Yeah. Isn't that the author that wrote 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea,
okay.
and all the stuff with Captain Nemo, who is a character in the show. It's just a really good watch. Although skip episodes 23 through 39.
Yeah, I heard that later in anime towards the end, the animation quality goes down.
Well, no. What happened? It goes down for a long. No, not 23 through 39. That's not right. It's 23 through 29. That's what it is. 23 through 29. Because those episodes, they're basically filler. Because there was a production hiccup, so they had to rush out some. Have been an arc that really didn't move the story forward whatsoever. But then eventually they recovered and they got to deliver a quality last arc to the show.
Well, we went through a village full of, I guess, gnomes, is it? I don't know, they're just small people that I don't even know the names to.
Yeah.
But now we're in a minecart going to get the green gem, because we have to get 4 colored gems in order to prevent the Empire army from resurrecting gold and silver. Basically, the destructor of the world, if you will.
My favorite... I think my favorite weapon combination in Gunstar has to be lightning plus the Seeker. The Seeker ammo. Because you can just stand in one place and just hear the lightning will just go everywhere. You don't... It's a good way for... You can just make the game play itself for a bit.
Alright, now you're gonna spawn bad guys out the window.
Yeah, this game... I don't know if it was a remake or a sequel, but yeah, this game did get a follow-up of sorts on Game Boy Advance. And that is also a very good game. One of the best games.
It is a sequel, I believe.
Yeah, Gunstar Superheroes.
And now we are at 7 Force, which varies by difficulty. If you are on the hardest game setting for difficulty, then you'll have to fight all 7 transformations of 7 Force.
Yeah. So I think this is the only treasure game we have on the schedule, but just want to say, Treasure, absolutely fantastic developer. They just made some of the best feeling games you'll ever play, like Gunstar Heroes. I think Gunstar Heroes was their first outing, and it was already really good. They also did Dynamite Heady, obviously all Gunstar Superheroes. They also on what was it? On Game Boy Advanced, they did a game called Astro Boy Omega Factor.
Oh yeah.
And that is such a good game. Like maybe the best Game Boy Advance game. It is. Treasure games are like all about spectacle. as you can plainly see here, it's just pure high octane, non-stop action, and they did it maybe the best of all of the developers who did games like this.
And they're also made up of former Konami employees from the 90s. So, if you will, Treasure is essentially... Oh wow, I didn't get hurt there. I'm not going to complain. So, essentially, they're like, fuck Konami, because they pitched this game and decided, well, we don't really need to be at Konami, we can make our own company. So they're fuck Konami before fuck Konami.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be safe right there. The best part is you have infinite lives, or infinite continues rather, and you are able to continue straight from the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, Treasure closed down? Aww.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good run, but you know, a lot of companies from that era, a lot of developers from that era who if they weren't absorbed by a publisher, then they probably didn't last long. But Treasure did actually last quite a while. So yeah, there you go.
I don't think
and their legacy lives on. Like all their games get ported to, like so many of their games still get ported to new systems. Ikaruga, I know, very recently came out on Switch, and I think PS4.
I'm just waiting for the day they bring Radiant Silvergun over, if that's even at all going to be humanly possible.
Well, Radiant Silvergun did get re-released on the Xbox 360.
So I guess Microsoft has the exclusivity rights to it, unless they give
guess.
Them their blessing.
Yeah, I have no idea where all their where all those IPs go. But certainly, whoever whoever publishes Ikaruga, I forget who has it now. But yeah, they've been really good about getting Ikaruga on modern platforms.
This form, I don't know what it's called, the urchin form, I guess, just spins around. Once we get him to about half dead, he'll start throwing lasers our way.
Okay, yeah, apparently Treasure didn't actually shut down, but they just haven't made a new game in quite a while.
Yeah.
They've just been helping port their old stuff over to modern consoles.
Yeah.
So who knows? I don't know if the people who made all those great games are still at the company. But who knows? Maybe we'll see. If not Treasure, maybe some Treasure people make some waves one day. But even if not, we'll always have we'll always have a pretty solid library of Treasure games to look back on.
Alright, this is Gun Force. It has 7 bullets in the chamber, and then it will actually have to take time to reload.
Yeah. The boss designs in this game are so good. You had, you had the Nadia reference. You had the fucking weird. There's the weird face is gonna come up. This one's just a gun.
Okay, I need to stop doing that and actually pay attention to where the shots are coming. Good.
Don't stand right in front of the barrel of the gun, maybe.
Right, and this one is going to swing its tail around. I believe right about now. You can actually be safe while you shoot the tail, and you'll still do damage to it. This area was one of the areas that gave me trouble in practice, and might, but I think I'll do okay.
Hey, Spar. If you're in chat, did you want to put any of that 24 something dollars towards anything in the schedule? Because you didn't say. I remember during Mario Golf you said you were probably gonna pick something. This guy's just shooting those you know those that fucking space age ice cream thing, with the dots.
Dippin' Dots?
Yeah, Dippin' Dots. He's shooting Dippin' Dots at you.
Well, that's funny because I hate Dippin' Dots. It's essentially like fake ice cream to me. Oh, damn it.
The Dippin' Dots are I like that that they still brand themselves as like future ice cream.
Okay, maybe if I use the Seeker in combination with this, I'll have an easier time.
The Seeker is fun. You just got fire going for days.
I mean, it also helps that I'm in free running mode as well.
Yeah.
Is that the
you
start
can choose yeah, you should explain.
Because at the beginning of the game, if you saw me choose between fixed and free mode, basically it gives you the option to run and fire, or just stay in place while firing. And both have their advantages and disadvantages, but I practiced with fixed originally, and then I did about an hour-long run. Basically, I played the game for an hour with free, and that actually helped me a lot. It also helps if you use the free running mode with the lock-on laser as well.
Mm.
Okay, Tiger Force, I'm guessing? Unless that's a monkey. I'm not too familiar with the boss names.
Yeah, I don't know. They give you the names when they're incoming. So keep an eye out for them.
Alright. This form is gonna fire reflecting lasers. Well, that form's down. Time for the Urchin Force, I believe?
Goldstorm says when the gun comes up, if you hide in the bottom right, it shouldn't be able to hit you.
Oh, yeah, I remember now from watching Proton John's Let's Play of Gunstar Heroes. I remember, I think he did that.
Right. Yeah, I love like these style of like sort of breaking apart and coming together graphics tricks that they did in like the Genesis era. Vector Man obviously made good use of it.
Yeah, I believe that when Treasure was asked in an interview whether they could have done this on the Super Nintendo. Oh, geez. Nope, that fires straight. You said top right?
He said bottom right.
But I tried that, and he shot at the bottom right.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's learned. Well, you know, just don't let him shoot you in the face.
Huh, you can actually destroy his shots. I didn't know that.
I think that's that's part of one of the benefits of flame, is that it destroys projectiles.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, you're right, now that I think about it. And that is stage 2 clear.
There you go.
And we are fighting Green because he's been brainwashed and is under mind control of the Empire. If you actually care about the story, which, to Treasure games, there's not much story.
The Empire. They're bad.
The Treasure games don't have much of story, but in fact, one of the sequels to their N64 and Dreamcast game Bangai-O had a sequel on the DS, and they just threw in an ending just so, hey, you want an ending? Here it is. You just put in the ending for the sake of an ending.
Oh yeah, lightning fire is also really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's basically just a constant shotgun.
Yeah, I plan to pick that up as soon as possible, whenever I get the chance. Whoa. I'm just gonna concentrate on jumping up. There we go. So now I have to wait until we've finally taken off above the city, and then we'll be good to progress onward to the right. I have no idea how in the world I'm doing this, concentrating on the direction of the flame and also where I'm at. This is how insane treasure games get.
We're here. Kyrex wants to know why we're here. If I recall, I believe we're here to donate, to raise money for Child's Play charity. They're a charity that gives, toys and games to kids who are stuck in hospitals. You can donate to them by clicking the donate button below the title, and you can also bring that up in chat with !donate. We have several bid wars going on, incentives you can look at by checking the schedule with the tiny URL link at the title, or by bringing up !schedule in the chat. Every penny goes towards Child's Play. We don't touch a single cent of it. It all goes towards a great cause. And every $250 we unlock a new incentive game, and we are currently at $901.04, which means we're $99 away from the next bonus game. So that's something to look forward to. That's something to keep those donations incoming.
Like you said, the flamethrower and the lightning was the strongest weapon, or is that just a preference of yours?
The flamethrower and lightning is... I don't know if it's the strongest. It's just one of the most fun.
Oh. Well, this is the lightning and the seeker. As you can see, it's very cheap and cheeses a lot of the bosses.
Yes, it does.
Right.
You kill them with the power of geometry.
So now we have to fight Smash Daisaku, this M. Bison looking ripoff.
Oh, look at him posing, though.
And that's him defeated. Time for the boss, whose name is Orange. And he's basically Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Arnold.
Arnold.
So we're gonna have to have a throwdown with him and just throw him around. Oh, he just threw a power wave at me.
That's not good.
You'll defeat him.
He can fly.
Easy. Yeah, and he can also give you the people's elbow as well. You'll do more damage if you throw him up into the air or just around the ground. Oh, well. I lost to him, but... Oh, they put me all the way back here. Okay. Well, I can just get it again. I'm pretty... Or I'll just stick with the flamethrower and the sword. That's fine, too. Or there's the Seeker right there. Don't mind if I do.
Well, well, well. Boss is approaching.
Thank you.
What were they shooting at? I gotta wonder. Because it definitely wasn't you.
Mm-hmm. The airship that we were on, basically.
Yeah. Bringing you down with us.
Right. See you later, Smash. Alright. Let's try this again, Orange.
Come on, Orange. Get a better name, Orange. I'm gonna hold my box over you. Eat squares.
Ah. Right. Up you go. One more toss and he should be down. No. Threw him off. And there we go.
Hey.
Blows up from an air throw.
Ouch, my butt.
Right, and next comes what is my least favorite stage in the game. You'll see why eventually. Or Brown can just tell you right here that Black has, yes, that's the enemy's name. Black is created a dice maze, and it is the most annoying stage in the game.
Ooh, dice and maze. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Oh yeah, these enemies right here can also hold you in place and throw you. There we go. Thank you for the health. On to the dice maze.
Dice, 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 dice.
And now you see why I don't like this stage very much, because it is a board game.
Well, who doesn't like a good board game?
Not when it's a board game that's trying to kill you.
I'm just saying, people didn't complain when Cuphead did this.
Wait, there's actually a board game segment in Cuphead?
In Cuphead, right before right before King Dice, you roll dice and it goes along a board, and you can either have like health, or you could fight a mini boss, or like nothing will happen.
Huh. I actually don't mind that for Cuphead, because that's actually a very well-themed level.
Yeah. Cuphead did take a lot of inspiration from this game.
Alright, here you go, folks. Melon Head? Or Melon Bread? I forgot the name that flashed on screen.
Yeah, this guy. Ooh, look at him. And he'll laugh and a half. And now he's dead. It
was fun while it lasted, Melon Bread. Or Melon
you should donate for melon bread. Go ahead. You can do that by clicking the donate link below the video feed, or by bringing up the link in chat with !donate, like so.
Oh, crud. I gotta switch between these. I'm just gonna use the Seeker for this.
Just... okay. It's
oh,
fine.
Wow, that was close. Alright. Here we go.
Cuphead isn't quite that much like Gunstar. Like, it doesn't have the weapon mixing thing. You have you have a designated 3 hit points instead of the, more fluid health meter in this game. And also, of course, Cuphead doesn't have nearly as much platforming or anything. Like, Cuphead is mostly boss fights.
Mm-hmm. And unlike Gunstar Heroes, it is super hard from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
And it's also coming out on Switch, which I am definitely very grateful for, because now I can buy one of the best looking games of all time.
Yeah.
Alright. Please let me skip the no gun space. Thank you, RNGesus!
Nice.
Okay, Operenbo Gel.
So, just as a reminder, we have when you go to donate via the donate button below the video feed, or by clicking the link that comes up when you type !donate into the chat, you can put your money towards you can put it towards either of the $200 incentive goals we have going, which are both for the last day. For Doom, it's to show off Russian Overkill, and for Power Stone 2, you can show off Adventure Mode. And then, of course, there's Power Stone character selection. Currently, the only character that's been bid on has been Ryoma for $1. And then Super Smash Brothers, we currently have Ness and Captain Falcon going with $5 and $7 respectively. And then, of course, for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we have Knuckles at $170, Tails at $105, and Sonic at $12. If you want to influence that, put your money there.
Alright. Can I please get a 1 here? I need help, actually. Nope! Back to the beginning!
Oh, Cuphead also does this. Always fun.
Two, three. Thank you. Getting on that take an item space would be really great right about now.
Man, got all those 3s.
It's the end of this maze with 50 seconds left. Sweet. That is the best thing about this stage, that all the fights you have beaten stay cleared until you actually run out of life. Man, they are not being nice today. Please give me a 1. Oh, no! Oh yeah, Curry and Rice is the worst boss of this stage because you have a very small window to actually hit him. Otherwise, he does the 100 crack fist to the North Star, or a somersault kick.
Soul bonus.
Alright. Black has his own dice, which basically is RNG attacks, essentially. But they actually have coordination between color. Just gonna go.
He is freaking out in there.
Come on, come on, come on. Good! No continue on the stage. Awesome.
That's good. That's good to see.
No, Oh, but it's not done yet. He throws the gem, but it's a fake.
The power of squares has defeated him.
I wonder if I would have died if I had gotten hit by that fake gem.
That would have been fun.
Alright. We are actually at the halfway point for the game. Or approaching the end, rather. But now that we have all 4 gems, the Empire's kidnapped Yellow, and we have to go save her while also sacrificing the gems.
Oh, no.
Alright, health refill. Thank you. I'll just stick with a lock-on laser. Thank you very much.
Who needs to aim? Who has time for that?
For the sake of time, I'm just gonna skip these boxes. They have health, but they take way too long to destroy.
And we're gonna be way underestimated. Saving time isn't much of an issue.
Yeah. Except here, I'm gonna need to actually destroy these boxes to pass them. Thank you. Oh, but there's one game that Treasure made that was a follow-up to Gunstar Heroes for the Mega Drive and also in Europe and Japan called Alien Soldier. It has the most bosses out of any game that's ever been released, and it's also very freaking hard.
Hmm. Interesting.
I actually have that on my Wii.
Is that most bosses claim factual, or are you just being hyperbolic?
I think that is a fact. I think, unless Cuphead has taken that title from it.
I don't think Cuphead has that many bosses. I mean, it's just that the game is mostly bosses.
Alright, thank you for that.
So this is the final stage, then?
Not exactly.
Alright.
Okay, I'm actually surprised that box landed on me and didn't harm me.
Well, that means there's still time to donate to Child's Play
Yep.
charity, which gives toys and games to kids stuck in hospitals to help ease their stay. You can do that by clicking the donate button below, or by bringing up !donate in the chat. You do not need a PayPal account to do so. You just need, you can just choose to input your card information instead of going to an account. Any money you donate is going to go right to that charity. We won't touch a dime of it. You can put it towards any of the incentives we have going you can look at those by checking the schedule, by following the tiny URL link in the title, or by bringing up !schedule in the chat. And any message, be sure to attach any message. I'll read it out, whatever you want. If you want me to say something embarrassing, go ahead.
Yeah, if you want Neo to say dongs again, just donate.
Yeah, you can do that, I guess. If you want. But you gotta really want it. Otherwise, I won't respect you. You gotta be bold.
There we go. Ah, second to Cuphead. Okay.
Interesting. Don't make me say that, Alpaca. One, that's awful, and two, that's an in-joke only you and me will get, unless anyone else from that server is in this chat right now. If you're from the Killian Experience Discord, say hi. Apparently, Studio MDHR had the goal in mind of surpassing Alien Soldier, according to Goldstorm.
Well, I'm not surprised to hear that, so it actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they're pretty clearly fans of treasure games.
If you've seen me diving in the air, that's generally the best strategy to move throughout the game, because you're invincible while diving.
You're an agile little boy.
Here is the final boss, Final Soldier Action Love Love Dancing.
Well, you're gonna have to donate for that. I won't just say it because you want me to.
Nope. Now we have to fight Smash Daisaku again. Fight's very similar at first how we fought him before Orange. This weapon is actually the best way to actually fight him. And there goes the jetpack. Now we have to fight him on foot. And he has a flamethrower weapon as well. He also has other melee attacks where he extends his foot like Dhalsim from Street Fighter.
I hope he doesn't get light.
I don't think it's safe to throw him at all, because otherwise he'll just catch you and throw you.
Sounds like it. He's a hardy guy, this man. He knows how to take abuse.
Yeah,
he knows how to turn invisible, apparently.
There's a throw from him.
Cloak and dagger.
Ah, crap. Come on, come on, come on. I just need to destroy you. And then my health will be reset. Come on, 41. There we go. I never die!
Nice.
And that's this stage clear. One more left.
Nice.
So unfortunately, we have to give up the gems to save Yellow. We give them all to General, I don't know what his name is. So now, since the Empire has all the gems, they're gonna use them to resurrect Gold and Silver, and also take over the world. Because what else are you gonna do for a generic villain? For a game that doesn't have a story.
No, they're Gen 2 fanboys. the most dangerous of fanboys.
Wait, so then that makes us Gen 1 fanboys. So essentially,
we're Gen 1ers. We're Gen 1ers, yes.
So essentially, this is like Pokemon Generation fanbase wars before the games even existed. Alright, so for the beginning of this final stage, it presents itself as a shmup. So any weapon that you have can be fired backwards or forwards in all 8 directions. Using the flamethrower here isn't exactly going to be very useful, like the lock-on laser will. And you also have a boost to, well, move fast forward or back.
I'm just saying, like, the Lightning Seeker combo, it kind of like, I feel like it kind of makes you feel like Yondu, Guardians of the Galaxy, with the arrow he just had going around the battlefield.
I'll have to see that again.
He should. It's a good movie. But I mean, like, just look at this thing. Like, it's staying by you, just floating around you, and then as soon as any enemies come on screen, it just flies ahead and pierces through them.
So this is
You're
Timeron.
basically Yondu.
This is Timeron. This is a boss that gives you extra points based on how much time you've spent here. But we don't got time for that.
Well, you gotta want points. Points are important. You want the high score.
Mm-hmm. And just like any arcade game, points do absolutely nothing. Well, some arcade games, points do absolutely nothing for you, except expand your ego. Or just give you bragging rights.
Yeah.
Because there actually are high scoreboards for Retro USB's AVS NES clone. And I don't know if the Super NT or the Mega SG will have the same function, but...
Well, my buddy, my friend there from the Killian Experience Discord donated $1 to make me say something that no one in chat is going to understand. But, your aunt for mod, Lakara, make your aunt mod, he's a good person. There, you're happy. I hope you're happy. No one in chat understands that. That's entirely for you. I can't just be shilling other YouTubers. Oh, never mind. There's another person from the server in chat. It wasn't just for one person, yay!
Yeah, I've been doing surprisingly well for this live run.
Yeah. I guess after another world, this is, you're finally allowed to be the murderer instead of the murderee.
Yeah, because I practiced this on my 3DS with a 3DS port, which is very good. Because it also adds I forgot what mode it adds, a grappler, or, no, gunslinger mode, which basically lets you keep all 4 weapons.
Alright, so I just want to say, since we are getting to for the last game of this day, Half-Life, we are doing Sven Co-op, which is a co-op mod it is from the 90s. It's still it's still retro. And we will be inviting anyone in chat to come join the Zen Co-op server and play Half-Life 1.
Oh gosh.
And play Half-Life 1 with Snaker and our buddies. So if you want to grief the stream, go ahead. You can ruin Snake's day. My Snaker's day. You can ruin Swede's day. You can go ahead and do that. So if you own Half-Life 1, you can just download Sven Co-op off of Steam, and you'll be able to join.
You're getting very close to the boss of this stage, which is a refight, but although in a different kind of way. And the lock-on laser just breaks this game. Holy crap.
Oof.
I imagine I probably would get destroyed if this were on expert difficulty.
And just as a reminder, since we do have a few more people in chat, this is all being done for the Child's Play charity. It's a good charity that gives games and toys to kids in hospitals with nothing to do but wait for their operation, so it eases their stay during a very hard time in their lives. You can donate by clicking the donate button below the video feed, or by bringing up !donate in chat, and you can look at what incentives you can put your money towards by looking at the schedule, by following the tiny URL link in the video title, or by typing !schedule in chat. Currently, we have two $100 incentives that have not yet been met for Volcamar to show off Doom's Rush and Overkill on the last day, and also for Snake here to show off Power Stone 2's Adventure Mode on the last day. And then on top of that, there are 3 bid wars. Power Stone's character selection. This is for Power Stone 1, which is tomorrow. There will be currently there's only been $1 put forward to that. So if you want to influence Power Stone, you can pretty much put forward anything. Super Smash Brothers. Currently, there's only Ness and Captain Falcon on the board. We're $5 and $7 respectively. And then probably the biggest bid war is Sonic 3 and Knuckles for the character selection of who Tom will be playing as. Currently, Knuckles is in the lead at $170. Tails in second place at $105. And Sonic bringing up the very, very rear end with only $12 to his name. If you want to influence any of that, just go ahead and donate. Every little bit helps.
Alright, so now we have to fight the core of this ship. It has 3 different forms. With the first form down, it is going to start spinning its arm around the room. Or rather, it's going to form this chain and just go from the foreground to background. Thankfully, we have the lock-on laser, so this won't be a problem. Alright.
Thankfully, we have the lock-on laser. I mean, thankfully we have the lock-on laser could just be the tagline for this stream. My squares. My square will help me.
Yeah, I believe the way they moved all the created the animations for these enemies, specifically robotic-looking characters, is one of the things they mentioned that they wouldn't be able to do on the Super Nintendo. Because if you have at least seen or heard of Ernest Evans, and it's a hilariously bad character animations, basically, I don't think that would have been done on the Super Nintendo, but this game does what Ernest Evans tried to do, and actually succeeds.
Look at this boy running. Poor Vector, man. He's really fallen on hard times. Had to take up a job with an evil empire. If only Sega would support his franchise.
Alright. Here we go. The final boss rush. Alright. Let's see. Pink's 2 minions are back here, and that's a... well, I forgot what that thing was called. Whatever, it's gonna die in a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Watch Nadia and the Secret of Blue Water. It's a good show.
Alright. There they go. Oh. Okay, you're just gonna use that blaster you have on me. Okay, well... I can be cheap. I can be cheap, too.
The presentation of this level is pretty cool.
It is.
They do a similar thing in the Gunstar Superheroes as well. They play with the camera perspective a lot. It's always fun to see.
Alright, this area, there's gonna be some lasers that are gonna be fired. Thank you, health. See, are we gonna fire again? Nope. Alright. Leap. There we go.
How long do you think we have left?
Probably 15 minutes, I think. Pink Lobster. All right. Let's fight not Team Rocket again, or not bad guys from Nadia. There was one boss that 7 Force didn't show off. It was a crab that threw pillars at you, and you basically have to gravitate towards the ceiling and back in order to dodge them.
Spar is putting his donation towards Russian Overkill, which means that Russian Overkill is currently at $24.46 out of $100. So about $25. So with just about $75, Doom folk will show off Russian Overkill on the last day during Doom.
Goodbye, Pink.
Bye bye, Pink.
They blasted off into space, never to be seen again. Alright, next up is Orange. Okay, so I forgot, do you wear a spacesuit or do you just wear a helmet? Final Big Bang and Ground Burning Draft. Okay. Okay! You can survive in the vacuum of space! Okay!
Yeah! Are you drinking water? Hydration Bot wants you to drink water. But, you know, I don't listen to machines.
Neither do I. I guess the only explanation at this point is that Orange is probably a Terminator or something, which is why he can exist in outer space.
Probably. I mean, we don't have an oxygen tank.
Oh yeah, you're actually right. And then I guess in anime, you don't need a spacesuit in order to survive. Thank you, Char's Counterattack, for showing us that.
There's an atmosphere around the ship. Yeah, artificial atmosphere. There's your explanation.
Well, I guess
specifically made it like that so Orange could have fist fights on top of the ship.
Or I get
he just wouldn't sign off otherwise.
Or I guess you could just say it's a Treasure game, and Treasure can just do whatever batshit crazy thing they want. Which is pretty much the standard for Treasure games.
Yeah.
Alright, time for Black.
For Balk.
Black Flies. Alright. Let's do this. I believe on this elevator you are... Okay, yeah, you're gonna fire these mines that activate lasers. Alright, yeah, this attack rotates, so make sure that you're able to get on top of Black's machine. Oh, it rotates, and there you go.
Oh, damn.
Don't shoot, this man is not black.
Oh, shit.
It's so bad.
No. I hope the bad guys just call a timeout and say, you need to drop that weapon.
Alright.
It's not fair.
Final battle with Green. His action is basically whatever we can do. So I guess he has
Will he have a square? I hope he doesn't have a square.
I don't know. I think we're the only squares that are allowed to have squares.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But he is able to throw us, at least.
Oh no!
But thankfully this isn't a mirror fight, otherwise that would be hell.
That would be... Oh, if he had a square, are you kidding me? Be awful. He's got a lot of room. He does seem to have a lot of placed things he can do where he just won't get hit though. So we can't just constantly have our square hovering over him like we did with Black over there.
I will say this, I don't particularly care for Gunstar Heroes music. I mean, if you look at it objectively, it seems like Super Nintendo would have a better sound chip being digital and all, but it all matters down to how you actually use it, because there is a game called Time Tracks on the Genesis that has amazing sounding music. And I guess it all depends on how you actually compose your music and program it, because this is FM synthesis, which basically is freaking geometry to try to learn.
Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Uran, you still in chat? Because if you are, your donation just disappeared from the widget for some reason.
Alright. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final boss. The gem suddenly became self-aware.
The gems. Yeah, your $1 donation seems to have gone away. It's just it's not there anymore. So you should probably check whatever card you were using or your PayPal. Make sure it wasn't rejected or anything.
So gold and silver, actually gold and silver, not gold and silver, is basically a golden robot.
Just a golden robot.
Yeah.
With some fun hair.
Gold, almost Gaia level hair, but he's invincible to your attacks, but the only way that you can harm him is by shooting the gems. Which, again, I would recommend using the lock-on laser for.
It's a good thing you don't have to aim.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Okay. Whoop.
Alright, I'll probably email Child's Play about that then. If it was taken from your account. Someone's donation got disappeared from the widget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that is game, everyone.
Oh, well, there you go.
But gold and silver is not dead yet. The gems are gone, but he still lives.
Oh no.
So, Treasure seems to love bittersweet endings. There was something like that in Ikaruga, there was something like that in Radiant Silvergun, and before everything else, except for Mischief Makers, this also has a bittersweet ending.
Oh. That would be appreciated, Irant. I'll still email Child's Play, see if it can't come back, but yeah, if you want to chuck in another $1, that would be very much appreciated.
The Empire's pretty much dead at this point. And you had a lock-on laser, Red! A lock-on laser! And you say you have no weapons?
My square! I can't lose, I have a square!
So here is your bittersweet ending. Green sacrifices himself to destroy gold and silver.
If you want me to tell Xeno off in your donation message, go ahead.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the credits.
Yeah, the credits, so you don't have long to donate for if you want me to tell off somebody. You better go quick.
So what do we have coming up next?
Coming up next, we're going to have Contra and Probotector.
Nice.
With Flame running that and Tom on CoCom.
He truly was a Gunstar hero.
Truly, they were Gunstar superheroes.
I actually haven't played that game, nor do I own it. I want to, though. But I have played the Astro Boy game, Omega Factor, and it is very good. I still need to truly beat it, though, because it is unconventional, like, compared to other action games. And this game was also included on the treasure box for the PS2 on the Sega Ages brand. And it also included a prototype of it, huh?
Never mind. I got another $1 donation from a guy from the Killian Discord. You're on. Sorry about the issue, but my previous donation should have said to tell Xeno off. So, Xeno Yacht in chat. This is me telling you off.
You are being told off. That is
telling off in progress, but that's Gunstar Heroes, everybody.
Coming up next is Flaming Claw with Contra and Probotector. Essentially the same game, but also different. Oh, I will see you tomorrow for Power Stone.
There may be a slight break though between now and Flame coming up. He's having a few tech issues, but he is going to reboot. We should hopefully have Contra and Probotector for you with minimal delay.
All right. See you guys.